So I need to ask, is this a meal or is this a snack? Greetings, welcome back to another rare and collectible episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host as always, Geycen Oliveira. With us today is Cup Noodles. Quick shout out to my friend Paul Lorenzo for pointing out to me that these are cup noodles and not cup of noodles. You can check him out on this episode where we're talking about AI here. But what in the jumpin' happy Jesus is this shit? Cup noodles campfire s'mores. Is it a snack? Is it a meal? When I took it out of the microwave, after microwaving it for 3 minutes, by the way, it was steaming hot and it smelled like a hot cocoa. So how the hell is this a rational decision? Who came to the decision to make this and produce it and put it on market? Because, I mean, let's face it, this is a little nuts. Like, if I'm getting cup noodles, I'm usually going to have a meal. I don't eat cup noodles, really. But if I did, I'd be going to have some ramen. I'd probably put some stuff in it. You know, I don't know, whatever my wife puts in it. Because I would just eat it plain, but, you know, she likes to spice it up. Let's pretend for a moment you want to go back and check out this episode. This is the cup noodles breakfast. I already thought that was a little weird, adding the maple syrup, the bits of pancakes, and all that into it. But making a s'mores one is really strange to me. We got a few minutes here because I have to let it cool down so as to not burn the hell out of my mouth. It says so on the package. I think it says something now, don't burn the hell out of your mouth. Wait 3 minutes or something like that. I don't know. I don't read things. But s'mores flavoring is definitely one of my favorite flavors of all time. I love like a s'mores latte, s'mores Oreos. If you want to go check out that video, we reviewed that twice now. So yeah, s'mores is definitely up there. When something comes out into the world that's flavored like s'mores, whether it be a Kit Kat, I don't think that was done, by the way, or an Oreo or whatever, I really jump all over it because it is one of those kind of nice flavors. It combines a lot of my favorite flavors. I love the flavor of marshmallow. I grew up, you know, with Fluffernutters and, you know, Fluff from up north. You can get it anywhere now, but I really enjoy that flavor. And when it's combined with the graham cracker and the chocolate, like that is just an amazing combination of flavors. I don't know who thought of it, but Mr. S'more, you're a genius. All right, one thing to note is that it appears as though the microwaving process, look at the steam coming out of this still, seems to have completely removed all the marshmallows. They have disintegrated into nothingness. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't want to make a mess. My keyboard is right underneath you. But that's the noodles. They look like normal ramen noodles and from a cup noodle. It doesn't smell like that, though. I really wish we had smell-o-vision because it's just strange. It's a weird combination of things. Like the breakfast one, I can kind of understand. It's like food that you would eat, you know, as a meal, just like you would with ramen. So converting, you know, breakfast to ramen, it's weird, but I get it. Converting Smurfs? Converting s'mores into cup noodles makes no sense to me whatsoever because it's mostly a dessert around a campfire. You know, if you don't know what a s'more is, you take a graham cracker square and then you put some marshmallow. Oh, no, wait. You take a graham cracker square and then you put, hang on. What you want to do is you take a marshmallow, put it on a stick, put it over the fire, get it to your level of brown or blackness that you want it to be. You slap it down on a square of graham cracker, slap the chocolate on top, and there you go. I mean, you got yourself a sweet little sandwich. Noodles and all that? Just doesn't make sense. I'm going to attempt to wrap up some of these noodles here, get them out, get them cooling down so that we can actually do this review and demo and I can just shut up and stop talking about. I don't know if I have any other s'more stories. Yeah, I don't think so. I haven't made a s'more in quite a while. We were going to make a hot s'mores video about a year ago. We never got around to it. I still have all the ingredients to make the hot s'mores. It's just a matter of, you know, taking the time to sit down and doing it. S'mores. Yeah, that's all I got for s'mores. So let me see. Hopefully I don't burn my mouth off. This looks really hot, but I don't want to keep you guys here forever. So here we go. S'mores cup noodles. I better blow on it first. I had to do everything in my power to not throw up. That's a disgusting combination. I don't want to taste s'mores on noodles. It's weird. Is it worth a shot? I don't know. If you're into gross stuff, yeah, totally. You should get this right now. I don't even know how much I paid for it. I got really excited and I just grabbed one when I was walking by. I should have got some more for the kids to try because this is an experience right here. If you're into a weird, gross experience, I guess this is for you. chocolate on the noodles, or rather s'mores flavoring on the noodles, is just not right. It's not meant to be. Maybe this is for someone, because I saw hundreds of these at the store. So I'm expecting that they're expecting that these are going to sell out. People are going to be nuts over them. It's probably mostly people like me who just are like, oh, let's go on the internet and tell people what we think about foods. Or Cup Noodles is just trying to tank their company, because I cannot recommend this at all. I'm going to give it a 2 just because it's edible. Like, it's definitely not, I didn't throw up, so that's a plus. If I don't throw up, you're automatically a 1. The interest factor of this alone, and I do have to say that the s'more flavoring in this is really good. Like, if it was on something else, like ice cream or anything other than noodles, I think it'd be fantastic, but I can't give it better than a 2 because it definitely turned my stomach. I don't like the idea of it. I don't like the smell of it, and I don't want it in my life anymore. So you get a 2. I'm really sorry, Cup Noodles. You know, it's just not my cup of tea or my cup noodles. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this episode as much as I've loved making it. If you guys are loving the content that I'm creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, would you please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and then hitting that little bell icon, because it'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today. Tomorrow, let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little less nastier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love, and never let your inner child die. Ooh-wee. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, do no harm. I'm Geycen Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road to 50. Take care, my friends, and happy adventuring.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.